Alright, everybody, welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight, we are doing a Viking, Viking narration. It'll be a blast, I promise. And because I'm foregoing dinner for this, I instead have a protein shake, which is just basically just chocolate milk, which is delicious, instead of water. So, go ahead. Make me drink. It'll be quite enjoyable for me. Thank you, bees, for testing out the sound alerts. Clearly, they are not functioning. Gosh, come on. Why aren't you working? Y'all can hear me, okay? Boosted mic's up and running, desktop audio's up and running. What is it playing? What? Am I just muted? What's going on? Why was I... There it is. Okay, well, Beas, there it is. I'm now drinking. Okay, so it's just me that couldn't hear it. Interesting. Okay, so I need to... Okay. Alright, we need to figure out a script for this. Open up Word. Okay, we're going to switch the Adobe Premiere, because we're not going to use that for a little bit. We're going to switch that to Microsoft Word. Here we are. Alright, center. 20. Script. Alright, so we got father, son, and drink. Welcome, the Bard, to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Did you just double yourself? Okay, well, nutrition for me, because I don't have water tonight. I have, in fact, a protein drink. Alright, back to the script. Okay, so the idea is the father... Nope. Come on. Father confronts son about becoming a man. Son wants to become writer. They argue about what is stronger, quill or axe. Beautiful. Son, it's time you became a man. To become a man, and to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe. What if I don't? But what if I don't want to fight? Preposterous. Every Viking wants to fight. Here. Want to use. Son, it's time you became a man. Okay. And to become a man, You must learn to wield an axe. But what if I don't want to use an axe? But what if I don't want to use an axe? Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe. I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. Then what would you fight with? Then how would you kill your enemies? I don't want to kill my enemies, father. Speechless. This How to Train Your Dragon fanfic is weird. Well, I promise you that's not where this is from. Actually, it is. It totally is. No, it's not. Would this be? Nah. Nah, it was just Viking. I like Viking. Nothing specific to How to Train Your Dragon. I want to become a writer. I want to become a bard. And tell amazing stories and bring words to life with my quill. And bring them to life with my quill. Speechless. Father. What next? I need more punchline. How to get to the worder writer. Is this working properly? Oh, you guys cannot read that whatsoever. Let's just scoot that up a bit. Son, it's time you became a man. Okay. And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe. But what if I don't want to use an axe? Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe. I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. Then how would you kill your enemies? I don't want to kill my enemy. Nah, I don't think I want to do that one. Why, father, with a quill, of course. The speech is going to indicate a beat of silence. My father with a quill, of course. Speech is grunts. You can't kill with a quill. Not with that attitude, you can't. Attitude. I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough, you could. But then the quill would break. Much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a sword for Thor's sake. Yeah, that'll work, that'll work. It's much more reliable than a stick with an axe. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a Thor. Even a Thor for sword's sake. Or even a sword for Thor's sake. Have you ever heard the term, quill is mightier than the axe? Father. No. How long is this gonna be? Son, it's time you became a man. Okay. And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe. But what if I don't want to use an axe? Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe. I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. Then, how would you kill your enemies? Why, father, with a quill, of course. Huh? You can't kill with a quill. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. Hey, Death on Jet Skis, welcome to the stream. It has been far too long since you've actually been to one. Not with that attitude, you can't. I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough you could, but then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a sword, for Thor's sake. Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe? No. That's utter poppycock. When am I at? I'm at a minute, so I want to try and wrap this up. No, okay, so I think I want it to end with this line. Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe? And that'll be the last line of the skit. For Thor's sake. Well, okay, fine. For Odin's sake. I mean, Thor's their default to god, so I figured that would be the one that they would use. Well, that's fine. Oh, absolutely. Okay, how does the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise start off with? Darth Plagueis the Wise. Did you ever hear the charge of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the elders would have told you. Which is makes this even funnier because it's the son talking to the father, which is great. Ooh, the books would tell you. There we go. Alright, and that'll be where the skit ends. End skit. Okay. I mean, I don't mind it not taking super long, but... Also, Odin was mostly used as a Norse version of For God's Sake. Yeah, okay. Thor wasn't used for that as much. Hey, I mean, I will gladly use whatever deity I feel like is going to be the funniest. If I can get alliteration, I'm totally using whatever god I can use alliteration with. Because alliteration is king for insults. Oh, is there a Norse god that starts with an S? Nah, I don't think so. All the ones that come to mind. You get that just cool Norse facts. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm switching this to hammer. Smither, never heard of them. Therefore, it wouldn't make sense to use them. Or even a hammer for Thor's sake. There we go. That works great. Someone who smiths. Yes. Come on, get back to word. Create swords and axes and weapons. Metal weapons. Are you sure they're not made of wood or bone? Or even a hammer for Thor's sake. Okay, how does this, with a quill... quill, father, I can command armies. Perhaps, but they kill with axes. Okay, so Son, it's time you became a man. Okay. And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe. But what if I don't want to use an axe? Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe. I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. Then, how would you kill your enemies? Why, father, with a quill, of course. You can't kill with a quill. Not with that attitude, you can't. I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough, you could. But then a quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake. With a quill, father, I can command armies. Perhaps. But they kill with axes. And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves? Just saying they were not really anything calico. Heh. Well, would you rather use pen? Would you rather I use pen for this situation, Death? Charcoal stick? It's not going for the comedic vibe that I'm aiming for with a quill and axe. Exactly, it's worse. Making a spoof off of the pen is mightier than the sword. And so I'm aging it back a bit to quills and axes. Axes because axes. Vikings are more generally known for axes than swords. I think, at least. In my mind, the stereotypical Viking weapon is an axe. So what is strong? The one who commands the axes or the axes themselves? Father's clearly not that intelligent. Frick, it's a sword? Dang it! Hatchets were more often used than axes, though. So you have Norse longsword, hatchets, and axes. Okay, hatchet, axe, it's this... I mean, I know it's not the same weapon. I have used both weapons, but... a hatchet is closer to an axe than a sword. Alright, so probably call it here is for the script. Son! Actually, let me get a stopwatch out. Son, it's time you became a man. Okay. And... to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe. Actually, let's restart this. The northern axe was longer and heavier and harder to move with. Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about time you finally became a man. Quick disclaimer here, I know that's actually not the date to turn to become a man, but the joke here is that he hasn't learned how to fight with an axe, therefore he's not a man yet. And, okay, so restart. Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about time you finally became a man. Fine, father. And, to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe. But what if I don't want to use an axe? Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe. I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. Then how would you kill your enemies? Why, father, with a quill, of course. You can't kill with a quill. Not with that attitude, you can't. I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough, you could, but then the quill would break. I need to add a thought here. It's much more reliable to stick with the axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake. With a quill father, I can command armies. Perhaps. But they kill with axes. So, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves? Huh. Whatever, you can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe. Have you ever heard the term, the quill's mightier than the axe? No. I thought not. It's not a story the books would tell you. Around a minute and a half. That's short and that's good enough for this. Berserkers would actually use hatchets to climb village walls. They were easy to break scrolls with as well. Nice. What charming insights. Okay, so any. Yeah, actually, runes would make sense here and would function better. No, I think yeah, I'm definitely doing it for you, but also, I thought not. It's not a story the runes would tell you. No, that works great. It works a lot better. I wasn't sure what to put there. I was switching between like elders, scrolls, books, whatever. No, it's not something. I'm referencing Darth Plagueis here, so it's gotta be. It's not a story the runes would tell you. Okay. Alright. Now, there's nothing I can do about the fact that my computer is blaring loud right now, which you guys can't really hear. But it don't matter, because this isn't as professional grade as my other project I was working with last week. I need to be able to see all this text at once, though I don't have to. Okay. There we go. Apologies if you guys can't read it, which I know you guys can't. Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about time you finally became a man. And, to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe. Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe. Then, how would you kill your enemies? You can't kill with a quill. I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough you could, but then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake. Perhaps, but they kill with axes. Whatever, you can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe. No. I should be fine. Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about time you finally became a man. And, to become a man, no, Death, I know. The point is that he hasn't been. He's not a man because he hasn't learned to fight with an axe yet. In the 20s, like, because he has to be old enough to know about quills, to know the ancient stories. But he's also far too old for this whole conversation to be happening, which is one of the jokes. Yes. Like, you're about to turn 20. It's about, is there, I want to add, maybe I should add, like a swear here or something. It's about crying time. It's about crying time. You finally became a man. Nah, crying doesn't really make sense here. Okay, what I want, again, I want to put something here to emphasize how long it has been, the fact that this is. Which one, the father? Nah, I don't want him to be a drunk, abusive father. Although it would be, more, historically accurate. Yeah, they do drink quite a bit. Because, I mean, fresh water was difficult to come by. I'm not gonna swear here, not actually. I'm curious. Norse swears. Nope, those are just Let's go switch to Viking. Bloody. Okay, this is hilarious. Alright, this is great. Put it in the Discord. Yeah, no, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna use bloody. That'll. It's about bloody time you finally became a man. Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about time you finally became a man. I don't know, I'll just... Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about bloody time you finally became a man. Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about bloody time you finally became a man. And to become a man... Okay, that's... Okay, I need to re-record this whole thing. Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about bloody time you finally became a man. Did not like that delivery. Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about bloody time you finally became a man. And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe. Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe. Then how would you kill your enemies? You can't kill with a quill. I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough you could, but then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even the hammer for Thor's sake. Thor's. Or even the hammer for Thor's sake. Perhaps, but they kill with axes. Whatever, you can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe. No. Dang it, Death, you scared the crap out of me gifting while I was recording that. Ah! Dang it, Death, you scared the crap out of me gifting. Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about bloody time you finally became a man. And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe. Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe. Then how would you kill your enemies? You can't kill with a quill. I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough you could, but then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even the hammer for Thor's sake. Thor's. Or even the hammer for Thor's sake. Perhaps, but they kill with axes. You can't kill with a quill. I mean, got distracted by Discord. Yes, if you stabbed them hard enough you could, but then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even the hammer for Thor's sake. Thor's. Just gonna delete that. Much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even the hammer for Thor's sake. Perhaps, but they kill with axes. Whatever, you can't convince me that the quill is stronger than
Haha, loser, I scared you.
Thank you, Dev. No. No. Okay, now we're gonna do the young man. Fine, father. But what if I don't want to use an axe? I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. Why, father, with a quill, of course. Not with that attitude, you can't. With a quill, father, I can command armies. And so, what is stronger, the one who commands the axes or the axes themselves? Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe? I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you. Fine, father. Okay, I'm gonna have to boost this all manually a few decibels to match the energy and vocality of the father. Okay, that's probably a bit too much. Drop it down to 3.
To me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
To use an axe. Fine, father. But what if I don't want to use an axe? To fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies? You can't kill with a quill.
With a quill. Apologies for being rather silent here. I'm just moving the audio from the young man's recording to the full thing. Why, father? And once I've got it all stitched in to the correct locations.
Would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer for Thor's sake.
Did I? With a quill
Not with... I mean, I guess if you stab them hard enough, quill.
With a quill
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Okay, so... With a quill, of course.
Attitude, you can't. With a quill. Kill with a quill.
From the beginning! Which one did I miss? Which line?
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And, to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, father, with a quill, of course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I guess if you stab them hard enough you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer for Thor's sake.
Okay, let's gather them all right. And armies. With a quill, father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes or the axes themselves?
Whatever, you can't. Whatever, you can't.
Ah, yeah, that's the no. That happens later. I need to move this here. Sweet. Now we're just gonna shove all this together and get rid of all the empty space.
Son!
Just delete that.
Son! You're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you
Yes, I do have to
finally
cut out the
became
quiet
a
space.
man.
Fine. Get rid of that mouth noise there.
Man.
Fine, father.
And, to become a man,
I almost want this audio to overlap. So the dad's like talking over him.
time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, father, with a quill, of course. Okay, all of these gaps are just ever too slightly too spaced out for proper conversation.
Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to...
I'm an absolute fool. I need a multi-track session for this. Okay. Alright, so the reason I'm doing this is that way I can actually like, make this one. If I can... How? I can... There should be... What's the setting? I've done it before. There's a setting you can enable to allow you to adjust how far left, how far right something is in your ear. And I just realized I need to make sure the young man is on the left side or right side. And just make sure they're on different sides. So it'll be just easier. Methinks. Deal with this. Slap these together in alternating patterns. Okay, so it would appear that one of these...
enough you could.
Yeah, these two. Let's be like that. There we go. There we go. Much better, much better.
You're... Son,
Just
you're about to turn 20.
Fine, oh, hello. That needs to be...
Turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father. It's bit too...
You became a man.
Fine, father.
Finally became a man.
Fine, father.
Became a man.
Fine, father.
And to
But
become
what
a
if I
man,
don't
you must learn to wield...
Wait. But what if I don't... Okay, we're just gonna pull that in. Pull that in. And there's a bit of a gap there. How's that sound?
But learn to wield an axe.
But... Ooh, I pulled that too far.
Learn to wield an axe.
But what... Farther still.
An axe.
But what if...
Wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe? Shoop-de-doop-de-doop.
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe. Wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you... Father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemy? Enemies.
Why, Father, with a quill, of course. Come on, zoom out, thank you. The quill, of course.
You can't kill with a...
That just sounds bad. Of course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough, you could. Quill would... enough. If you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake.
With a...
Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake.
With a quill Aha! That's it. That's where the error comes in.
Hammer, for Thor's sake.
I knew there's gonna be some error somewhere.
With a quill, Father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves?
Whatever. You can't... Whatever.
Axes, or the axes themselves?
Whatever. You can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
Have you ever...
Stronger
a bit
than
more
an axe.
space.
Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe?
No. No.
I thought not.
Bring that in a bit.
No.
I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you.
Alright, from the top.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, Father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, Father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, Father, with a quill, of course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough, you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake.
With a quill, Father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves?
Whatever. You can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
Oh, it's because these are mono,
Have
not
you ever
stereo.
heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe?
No.
I thought not. It's not the story the runes... It's... The quill is mightier than the axe. I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you.
Okay, I need some. How do I? Clips. Okay. Adobe Audition. Mono to stereo. Stereo track.
right, etc, etc. That's exactly what I'll be showing you in this video here. For this, I'll be using Adobe Audition 2021, but of course this will work with quite a few versions above,
Dude's
and
got a
of course
great
below.
voice, holy
Why
cow.
do I need to do this? Well, if I go ahead and import some audio from a recent recording of mine, click it as stereo down here, clicking favorites at the very top, followed by convert to mono.
Huh? Aha. Magic. Thank you, random stranger on the internet. Much appreciated. Favorites. What? Aha. How do I delete this track? Perfect. Actually, I mean, I can just track. Oh, I didn't know I mean to copy that. Okay. Perfect. Let's crank you over to the right and crank you over to the left.
Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about bloody time.
Okay, so I do need to favorites. Favorites. No. Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe? What the heck? What? Huh?
You're about to turn 20.
Why is it? What the heck? Why isn't that?
And it's about son. Son, you're about to turn 20, and it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father. Favorites. No. Convert sample type. Stereo. Check up the gains by like 8, that I can actually hear them.
To turn 20, and it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an... Okay, convert sample type. Let's go with 10. 1 frickin' 50.
Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do... Is it just... why the heck isn't it playing this properly? Do not want to fight with an axe. Why, father? Okay, so it's playing properly in here. Fine. It's in the multi-track where it's having issues. What the... bloody hell? Let's see. Adobe Audition. Multi-track. Playing. Stereo. Okay.
Preposterous.
Alright, so we're gonna convert sample type to stereo. We're gonna go with 100 and like 80.
Son, you're about to turn.
Okay, not that much. So 90? 90 works?
Son, You're about to turn 20.
Distinctly sounds left, which is good, which is what I want. Word sample type. Let's go with 90. It sounds in a direction without like being super obvious in that direction.
With that attitude, you can't. Time you finally became
Oh, it's because the master is mono, isn't it? Okay. Insert the track session. Wait, what's going on with an echo? Or did you just hear me twice because I was doing this again?
son. You're
There
about
we go,
to turn
problem
20.
fixed.
And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man,
Welcome, Speedy, to the
you
stream.
must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous!
Correct,
Every
again,
Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. It's my computer.
Then how would
Okay.
you kill your enemies?
Ah, should
Why,
be good enough for now.
father? With a quill, of
You're just
course.
yelling into the empty void. Oh.
You can't kill with a
Go!
quill. Not with that attitude,
Go!
you can't.
Go.
I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough, you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake.
Drink.
With a quill, father, I can command armies.
Okay, so I think
Perhaps.
I'm done with
But
the
they
audio.
kill with axes.
And
Now I can
so,
move on
what is
to
stronger,
the video
the one who
editing.
commands the axes or the
So what's all this
axes
for?
themselves?
Basically, I'm in a voice acting server, and we partner. No, this is just a fun skit. We partnered up like a month ago to do so. I record one half something at project, and the guy records another half, and we work together to create a character interaction between two people. Well, we got together, me and my partner. We recorded a bit, and then he never really got back to me on it. And the project isn't due in like 2.5 hours. So I'm just doing it myself, and I'm gonna take full credit for it. They ditched me, so I'm doing it on my own. Yeah.
Whatever. You can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
Have you ever heard
Okay.
the term, the quill is mightier than the axe?
No.
I thought
Thank
not.
you. I will be
It's not the
switching.
story the runes would tell you.
All right. All right. That's all that I'll be doing. So we're gonna go ahead and export the entire session. Now, thankfully, you can't actually see this, or else you'd see what my real name is. Actually, no, you wouldn't. All right, this is going to be Viking. Viking, Quill v Axe. How do you do a strike through on Twitch chat? I have no idea. I'm the only viewer. Yeah, that's. I've been a steady one. I've been having some bouncing around. I've bounced around a little bit, but not a very active stream this week. Whatever. Doesn't look like look like you can strike through text on Twitch right now. Browse this webpage. Okay, let's go ahead and lower that. Okay, OBS Premiere, we're switching the primary display to Adobe Premiere. Sweet. Okay. That's the sequence. Come here. Viking. Here we go. And now,
Son, you're about
We have
to
the
turn
audio.
20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, father, with a quill, of course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Do you don't think not if I upon this right?
I
Yeah, it
guess
is right
if you
now.
stab them hard enough, you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer for Thor's sake.
With a quill, father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves?
Whatever. You can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe?
No.
I thought not. It's not a story the runes would tell you.
Okay, we got saving this Viking shack image that I just pulled up. Blink. Also, the kid sounds like Mike Viking Malfoy. How much time did I spend on my accents? I mean, I just sat down and did it. So, a lot of time ahead of time, but not right now. Yeah, I was going for, a Scottish uppity boy. Okay, so I need a, just look at pictures of Vikings. Transparent background. I'd rather not. Aha! I don't know who this person is, but it's a Viking. And it's transparent. Hopefully it should be transparent. What the? Unsupported file? Ha! Why is it damaged? I can open it in another file opening software. What do you mean you're not alone? Oh, did someone... Nice, it bumped it too. Alright, who else showed up? Okay. Hey. What the bloody hell? Would be fun if it was me somehow. Time to put your feud number by opening a dozen tabs. Honestly, I would not be surprised because I always had a baseline number of 1. Like, I've never seen it go to 0. So it's very possible because I always have my stream manager open that it counts me as a viewer. So you would be making the number 2. And I'm the number 1. Yeah. You saw it at 1 minute or 2 ago. And I know it's a bit slow. So. Why are you broken? Why won't it let me import this? Utter bullcrap. Alright, whatever. Let's try this one. So, let's do it 10. Yeah.
To reach the
Shut it, Fiverr. I don't want you. Download. We're just sitting here waiting for the image to say your download will begin automatically in blank seconds. Hey, it's downloaded. Thank you. Premiere downloads. Can I do this one? I can do this, Viking. Okay, which side's the father?
You're about to...
This one. Okay, so I need video effects. I need a horizontal flip. Perfect. You probably need to save, close, and rip the software.
It's just no, that doesn't change anything. It's for some reason it's not liking that specific file download. Okay, now we have now we have that Viking. Okay, now let's go with young. Actually, I'm gonna go with young bard. Just straight up pull the D&D bard. Nah. This might work. Just hopefully they don't look close enough to realize that this is actually a half-elf. Shh, don't tell them. You didn't even, it didn't even, delete. Come on. Now it's back down to 1. On my side, it's showing 2. Let me download this. Freaking ads everywhere. So many ads saying, download this, proceed to download. No, bullcrap, go away. Leave me alone! There we go, perfect. Let's scale him over here. So it kind of looks like he's sitting at the table. Perfect. Yep. Yep. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know it's just you in chat. Okay, now it says 1 for me as well. Okay, cool. I think a cheat that I can do is I can open up in Photoshop and then physically tell it what to do. So, like, I am, like, recording myself doing this. You know, those crappy videos. That might be a bit easier for me. I watched most of it Among Us stream today, and you've got the itch to play it. Nice, nice.
Son!
Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, we need to... zoom in here. Okay, I need some more space down here so I can see.
Son! Son!
Give me effect controls. Thank you. Just delete the horizontal flip from that.
Son! You're a bit.
Position.
Son! You're about to turn 20.
Yeah, I definitely, looking at this, I absolutely want to be controlling it manually. Because trying to key in every single shake when they talk, it's going to be awful. The latency on mobile is a full 2 to 3 extra seconds. Ouch. That might just be a coincidence based on when you join the stream. Let me, do we need word at all? Here, you know what? Let's have some fun with that secondary display. I want you to capture this. And I'm going to set it to Twitch. Now there's going to be a recursion on Twitch. Perfect. Switch your PC. Hey! It finally worked. Nice. Come on, 3 months? For shame, McKnight's at 9. Hey, Death! Welcome back to the stream. You're working on the game show board right now. You're listening to. Nice. Yours was 14. You didn't have Twitch app until you don't need. You could do it on computer. Oh, no, you weren't getting notifications. I ping you every other week when I do an ad everybody. Do you not keep up with your pings in my server? You don't get those. Shame on you. Also, I'm definitely opening up Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop, open up. So we'll move Premiere to the bottom right hand corner and use Photoshop in the primary while we're getting stuff situated. You haven't suppressed, or you have suppressed? Well, then you better get the notifications roll. Yeah, better. 1920. No, that's a lot. Too many pixels. Okay, Vikings. Alright, I need... Okay. Perfect. What the heck? Twitch just somehow jumped up to 4 people here. Hello, welcome everybody to the stream. Okay, so I need to... How do I... Okay, First off, come here, OBS. Primary display. We gotta switch this so you guys can watch me. Photoshop. Secondary display. We'll leave it on Twitch for now. No reason to change it. Perfect. Yeah. Zoom. I need to zoom out a bit. Perfect. So once it's inside, it's son. It's time you became a man. Ah, that'll work. And okay, so sweet. All right, so Premiere. On. All right, so this needs to start like right here. Perfect. We'll be close enough. Oh, I need you guys to see. Secondary display. You guys need to let you see Premiere Pro. Alright, so next test. What happens if I start recording on OBS right now? What is going to happen?
Son, it's time you became a man.
Okay, now stop recording. Never done this before. Never recorded stream before. So what happens if I start recording on OBS right now? What is going to happen? Ah, yes.
Son, it's time you became a man.
Yes, the resolution is going to be abysmal when I scale it up to match everything. Okay, so that means that for the foreseeable future, I'm going to have to go like that. No. No. We're just going to hide those. Display. I will need a temporary... Okay, Yeah, just really make this take up the entire stream. I can crop it later. And then I need to hide. I'm sorry, guys, I have to hide chat. Don't worry, I'll still be able to see it if see anything. Okay, so Premiere.
Son. Son, you're about to turn 20.
I totally forgot to start recording. Start recording. I'm gonna bring out Premiere. Play.
Son, you're about to turn 20.
No.
And
Fetch.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man,
Oh gosh, how does that look? Oh no, that's gonna be abysmal. Okay. Oh gosh, I gotta see this. I'm gonna bring out Premiere. Play. No, fetch. Not recording desktop audio. Why didn't it record desktop audio? Huh?
you must learn to wield an axe.
Oh, I know why. Never mind, it's fine. It's because of audio channels and whatnot. It's fine. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be probably a bad idea. Speed duration. Now I need a pitch shifter. Onto this. Fine, father.
And
Oh,
to become
that's awful, but that will help with this. So, okay, so it's... I am still recording. Stop recording. Heh. Okay. Stop the recording.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father. Okay, now we're gonna come in here. Move this over. I know, it's intentional. I need it slower so I can react better. Oh, right, I should do that. OBS, stop recording. Start the recording.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And became a man.
Fine, father.
And
Fine, father.
and to become a man.
Let me deselect
You
this.
must learn to wield an axe.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous.
Oops. Let go, let me go. Okay. Alternatively, you could just record a bunch of movements and edit them to fit the studio afterwards. I mean, I could, or I can just make it half and twice as much. I feel like this is gonna be a bit easier. But I am gonna stop the recording here now. shrink that down a bit more. Okay. And let's pop back over to Premiere. Really should make this a bit faster switch. Whatever. Okay, and now I'm gonna grab my audio. And let's see how it syncs up and stuff now that let's all test it out. Speed duration, bring you back up to 100. Disable the pitch shifter.
Son!
Come on, process the video. Let me. Okay, so I need to unlink. Oh, what the fetch? Okay, whatever. What? Oh, right. I forgot about that glitch. New sequence. Huh? Oh, right. I have to close that sequence out, and then I can go like this, and now I have them all together. Then I can copy it over to this sequence, and now, okay, unlink, delete my recording. Recording.
Son! You're about to turn 20.
And it's up. Okay, and then I need a speed duration, 200% you.
About bloody time you finally be.
The black bloody hell! Oh god.
Son!
Oh great. Good times, good times. Controls, pitch shifter, pardon me.
Came a man.
Recording. Okay, I need to opacity. Give me like a 50% opacity so I can. Wait, what? Hot? What, hot? Ah, yes, I see. Crop! Forgot about that. Crop this first. Crop. And crop. Crop. And crop. Perfect. Okay, now I just need to scale you up. Now I want the opacity. Okay, so I need to line you up here. So I need to scale you up some more. Now it's 2 scaled. Scale 130. More. Chipmunk virtual. Yes, this is true. Wait. Huh. Oh, because movements and stuff. Okay, so I just gotta make sure that let's center the hallway. That'll be good. So I need to make it 130. Oof, that is really close, but it's still a bit big. So we're gonna go with 129. No, 127. Alright, so I can almost get the left pillar to line up, but the right pillar is still shaky. 125. Ooh. Oh, that just sat there. Right, look at that background. So what? The characters move a little bit. It's fine. Capacity's 50%. Okay.
You're about to turn 20. About bloody time, you're finally.
Delete. Delete. Okay, I need to link you two. I need to link you two together.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Perfect. All right. Have a good night, Speedy. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. I increase this opacity to 100. Oh, just not keyframe that, please. Thank you.
You're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man. Fine.
Perfect.
But what if I don't want to use an axe? A man.
Fine, father.
And I'm a man.
Fine, father.
And
Have a great night, Speedy. Hope you enjoy whatever evening you're having right now. This reminds you of Trumpet Boy? Yes, Trumpet Boy is fantastic. I just saw that message.
fine, father.
Okay. You two want to unlink.
And
Fine, father.
and
I want to scoot you over.
man.
Fine, father.
And a man.
Fine.
Man. I'm a man.
Fine, father.
And
Fine,
to become a
father.
man, you must learn to wield an axe. Learn to
But
wield
what
an
if I
axe.
don't want to use an axe? Fine, father.
Preposterous!
Alright, when do I start selecting again? Right around here.
Preposterous! I'm a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn.
Right in here?
And to become a man,
Nope. This lines up right here. Move. Fine, father.
and to become a man.
Okay, let's put some crop on this one. Bring it in, bring it in.
Man.
Fine, father.
And
Fine,
man.
fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use... That went fantastic. Alright, unlink these. Delete.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you
Okay, I need to move that up.
fine father. And now, man.
Fine, father.
Fine father. I'm a man.
Fine, father. Okay, jeez, I need to adjust that crop a bit more.
Finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants.
use an axe.
Preposterous!
Let me go!
Learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe? Okay, where does he start talking? Right here? But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Good enough, I think. How does this...
An axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
That aside.
Wield an axe.
But what...
Move that up one. Hide this for a second.
But what if I don't...
Put a crap on this one again.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous.
Oh, right. I forgot that was hidden.
An axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Why did it just...
But what if I don't want to use an axe? But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous.
Why is...
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
I think I need to unlink. Delete that.
Axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe? Use an axe.
An axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous.
Hey, that worked fantastically. Okay, sweet. We have a method. A method that we can use to record what we need.
Yes.
I still have 2 hours.
What if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous. Every Viking wants to fight.
Let me go.
I assure you, Father,
I'll
I
just
do
record a
not
bunch of
want
movements
to
and
fight
edit
with
the
an
video.
axe.
Okay. From the top.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's
video
about
quality-
bloody time you
Jeez, the video
finally
quality
became
changes
a
significantly there. It's
Fine,
whatever.
Father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Okay. So I want to duplicate this one. That way I can make this one a permanent 50%, and this pitch shifter I can adjust and just leave it adjusted.
Bloody time.
Okay. You know what time it is? It's time to mess with OBS again. Ha ha. Yay. Thank you. Actually, now that I think about it, I can just leave this one as Photoshop, can't I? Yeah, because I just position you, and then just hide the secondary. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I need to make sure that my avatar there isn't covering that. Cool. Oh, chat. There we go. All right. What's next on this agenda?
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous. Right?
Preposterous. Preposterous.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous. Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, Father, I do not want
Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, Father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your
Father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, Father, with the
Kill your enemies.
Why, Father, with the quill, of course.
Is there a...
You can't kill with a quill. Not with that. Not
Fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, father, with a quill, of course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I'm...
Okay, so let's... I didn't start recording! Oh, that was wasted! No! Start the recording. To use an axe.
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to...
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you
Fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, father, with a quill, of course.
Kill your enemies.
Why, father, with a quill, of course.
You can't kill with a
Course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I'm gay.
You can't.
I mean, I guess if you stab them hard enough, you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake.
With a quill, father, I can command.
For Thor's sake.
With a quill, father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axe. Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is
Axes.
And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves?
Whatever. You can't convince me of the
I gotta sneeze. Woof!
Whatever. You can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
Have you ever heard the term
Axe.
Have you ever heard the term the quill is mightier than the axe?
No. No.
I thought not. It's
No.
I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you.
Perfect. Maybe. Let's find out. Okay. Yeah. Turn that on. Slide stuff around. Primary display. Switch to double premiere. Bring up the recorded video.
speed duration, 200. I'm gonna have to add crop to this, and then pitch shifter. You unlink, delete the second line. I need you to relink. Vector controls. Pitch shifter. Ratio of 2. Okay. I'm gonna take this, and we can move to sequence 1. Paste it in. I may have done this a bit too much. Whoops. Right, I forgot it was the other direction.
What's the point of an axe? I assure you, father, I do
Okay.
not to use an axe. Preposterous! Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe. I assure you, father, I do not want to. Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
Perfect.
I
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut out the parts where I'm not actually doing anything. Be a lot easier to sync stuff up.
Want to fight with an axe.
Over.
Then how would you fight with an axe? Then how would you kill your enemies? Why, father, with a quill of kill your enemies. Why, father, with a quill of with an axe. Then how would you kill your enemies? Why, father, with a quill. Why, father, with a quill, of course. You can't kill with a course. You can't kill with a quill. Not with that attitude, you can't. You can't kill with a quill. Not with that attitude, you can't. I mean, I guess you can't.
So, who's all here?
I mean,
I can't actually
guess
see.
If you stab them hard enough, you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake. With a quill, father, I can command. Thor's sake. With a quill, father, I can command armies. Perhaps. But they kill with axe. Command armies. Perhaps.
So, how's everybody's day
But
been?
they kill with axe. Perhaps. But they kill with axes. And so, what is. They kill with axes. And so, what is. Axes. And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves? Whatever. You can't convince me of a
I guess.
Whatever. You can't convince me of a quill is stronger than an axe.
Ah, hearing myself sneeze made me want to
Have you
sneeze.
ever heard the term axe? Have you ever heard the term the quill
Told ya.
is mightier than the axe? No. No. I thought not. It's
Almost there.
no. I thought not. It's not a story the runes would tell you.
Perfect. I need to record something real quick.
Story the runes would tell you.
Father. Perfect. Maybe. Eh. What? There we are. Father.
Perfect. Maybe.
Story the runes would tell you.
Father.
Story the runes would tell you.
Father. I need to say that with a bit more. Father. Father. It's not a story the runes would tell you.
Runes would tell you.
Perfect.
Father. Father. Nah, hopefully one of those will be good.
Not the story the runes
Father.
would tell you. Would tell you. Story the runes would tell you.
Father.
Perfect. Maybe.
Why is it? Oh, interesting. Because my Adobe Audition records on a higher quality than my OBS. That's where I'm hearing the differences here.
Story the runes would tell you. Father.
Also, I forgot about the, I need to, audio effects. Where is it? It's gonna be under brief? No. Modulation. Jeez. How do I adjust where they are left and right? Because that's the big difference right now, I think. Let me Google it real quick. Adobe Premiere, adjusting audio left, right. Audio effects? What's this? No. It'll be there. Okay, that's just upping the volume, which is good. Ah, cool. So I think I just need to make this one 0.9.
Story the runes would tell you.
Wait, no, it's gonna be negative 0.9. Why would these...
Story the runes would tell you.
Father. Perfect. Maybe.
Father. The story the runes would tell you.
Father. Nah, I think the first one's better.
It's not the story the runes would tell you.
Father.
It's not the story the runes would tell you.
Father. Right here?
Runes would tell you.
Father. A little later.
The runes would tell you.
Father. Reducing this out a bit. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome, Devilish, to the stream. How are you doing this evening? Just doing some fun voice acting. I don't have any drink! Fetch, I drank it all. Oops. I will be right back. You brought this upon yourself.
Kai, Miss K, hero, the Imperium. 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 Kai, Miss K, hero.
No, I have not watched the new D&D movie, and don't you dare spoil it for me, okay? Don't you frickin' dare. Totally forgot to reset some of this stuff. And turn chat back on. There, now chat. Just a very quick test message. Chat's working. Cool. You would never spoil it, but I have heard great things about it, which is honestly kind of scary because I don't want my expectations to get raised to a point where they're I raise them above the video. Link these. You two, group. Fine, group all three of these. Father. Perfect. Okay. If you're wondering what this is for, it's a voice acting server I'm in. Is doing some voice acting projects, and we were supposed to have partners to do stuff with, but mine was not a good partner to work on this project for. So I'm cramming it myself by doing it. Watch. Why is it's muted? Watch what I have so far.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Prepot!
Okay, I think I've now gone to the point where it's as far as I've synced stuff up. Okay, just want to make sure the audio is synced up. As close as I can. You, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. I think it needs to be here. Fine. You, father, I do not want to fight. Okay, so this goes to here. No. So this. I do not want to. Father, I do not want to fight. No, I think it's this. I assure you. Perfect. Okay, almost perfect. Just gotta adjust this a little bit. I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. Wow. Okay. Jeez. It's so on perfect that. I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. It's just extra. But
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Thank you, Nightbot. Why, father? With a quill, of course. Did I miss a scene? I hope not.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough you could. But then a quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer for Thor's sake.
I plan to add some other images and stuff to go along with this, but as of right now, this is just the first initial rough draft. Gonna make sure this is good, that way if my time runs out, because I've got an hour and 15 minutes remaining.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
With a quill, father. So I have an hour and 15 minutes to finish this whole project. And so, what is stronger? The one who comes.
No.
I thought not.
It's not
I thought not. I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you. Father. Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe? This ends a bit early. Axe. I completely managed to either forget to record or somehow deleted. Thought not.
No. No.
Nope, it's just right here. This piece needs to move. Okay.
No. No.
Okay, now we're gonna mute that.
Son,
See how
you're
everyone lines
about to
up.
turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, father?
Jeez.
With a quill, of course.
You
The
can't
video
kill
is not
with a quill.
like
Not with
linked
that
up.
attitude, you can't.
At least the audio is
I
synced up.
guess if you stabbed them hard enough you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer for Thor's sake.
With a quill, father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves?
Whatever. You can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe?
No.
I thought not. It's not a story the runes would tell you. Father. It's not a story the runes would tell you. Father.
That works great. Now I just gotta make sure the video is fine.
Your enemy.
Okay, at this point, I need to do this. Unlink all of this. Delete that bad audio. Start here. Actually, the first thing I need to do is come this. Copy that. Paste. 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 No, here we go. It's much faster. Devilish, you still here? I'm curious.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with.
Use an axe. Use an axe.
I think I am going to need transition here.
Use an axe.
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
Why does it? These stats are all the same. What the heck? 952, 58. Yet it's interesting.
Want to use an axe.
Yeah, so all of these line up. It's right here when the background switches from not being happy. Just going to make sure that the video provides a solid layer over the underlayer, which I probably will not be using. Probably should delete it. Just make this thing a whole lot easier to work with. But
Yeah. There's no reason to keep it. There really isn't a reason to keep this.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not. Okay, crap.
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I. Father, I.
Fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with. Should I just delete that? I assure. Never mind. I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe. I also need to, lower that. I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
That's already a good transition. Wow.
Enemies.
Why, father? With a quill, of course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude. Yeah, the issue is the fact that I keep putting the father physically on top of the son in the skits, so that's why I'm having to do this. Not.
With a quill.
Not with. Just extend that. Cut, speed that up. Slow this down.
Quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
With a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake.
With a quill.
Sake.
With a quill, father, I can command armies. Father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes. Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
Yeah, this is not quite in sync.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Shift it over a little bit more.
Perhaps.
Wrong way.
Perhaps. 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 But perhaps.
A bit more. How does this look?
Perhaps. But they kill with axes. Kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? Let's give this a little bit of play there.
They kill with
This is also, it feels like it's just a hair behind. So if I just speed it up a little.
But they kill with axes.
No, wow, that was just... So the first one feels like it starts too late.
But they kill with axes. But they kill with axes.
Whatever. And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves?
Whatever.
This, I actually want to... Elves.
Whatever. You can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe?
No. No.
Hide that for me. Speed that up a bit. And you... Just... Crap there. Perfect. Have you ever heard the term? Why is it lagging? I need a better computer. The quill is mightier. I think it's just for this part. Crap. Next frame. 50%. The axe.
No.
That works.
I thought
Perfect.
not.
It's not the story the runes would tell you. Father. Father. Alright, let's have a look at this.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous!
It's lagging.
Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father. Father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Jeez, I can't watch this. I'd have to export it first. Which I'm just gonna do. Alright. Naming it Viking. Quill v Axe Test 1. Done MP4. Just export that real quick. Shouldn't take terribly long. Meanwhile, I need to go ahead and get there. Yep, here it is. Find it in my folder. I am going to have... Yeah, I'll go ahead and show it on stream. Be rather Selfish of me not to. Estimated time, 1 minute, 45 seconds. Definitely doesn't help that I'm streaming right now. It's guaranteed to slow down my exporting time. I just open up Task Manager. Yeah, I mean, OBS is consuming a noticeable chunk of my computer spec right now, which is streaming. So if there's actually activity happening on stream, you might be getting some lag right now as my computer slows down. Holy crap, this is taking forever. Just gonna browse Discord. Wow, it's so laggy right now. It's almost like my computer's doing a lot of work. Oh, don't tell me it's broken on 41%. Hey, moved it to 42%. Okay, can I? Oh, wait, no, I don't want media source. I add window capture. Perfect. Now you guys can watch. Actually, let's slide it right down here. I don't think we need Photoshop anymore now that I think about it. Photoshop's kind of useless at the moment, since we've already finished recording everything. Hey, McKnight, welcome to the Scottish stream. We don't need Audition anymore, we can close that out. No, don't save this. Don't need to. Yeah, right now I'm exporting my video that I'm making. That looks like Mordhau? No, it is not. It is in fact Vikings. Yeah, so if you didn't, I don't know if you saw my message in general, but I have a video, not video editing, a voice acting project due in an hour from now, and I started streaming 2 hours ago, and it was supposed to be a partnered project, but they didn't show up. Well, I mean, they did show up a bit, and we got some good brainstorming in, but not enough. That is control panel. That is not file. So I am cramming and making a project here real quick. So. Yes, come on. I need a new source. Come on. Come on. Window capture. Thank you, thank you. Yes. Find the Windows Media Player. That's not working. Okay, if I... Ah, there we go. I can add these back in now that I'm not streaming anymore.
About to turn 20. Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, father, with a quill, of course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake.
With a quill, father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves?
Whatever. You can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe?
No.
I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you. Father.
Perfect. Well, not perfect, but I exported it and replayed it because it was giving me issues. Freaking Premiere was giving me issues with lag and stuff. Okay, we're just gonna slide these up here. I can make this bigger now, since I don't have any other secondary source going on at the moment, so now you guys can see the full screen a bit better. Okay, the next thing I want to add is, when we talked about the quill, I want to throw in a quill.
And you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to? I assure you, Father, I do not want to fight with an axe. Why, Father? With a quill, of course.
Okay, just gonna pop over here. Quill, transparent background. Okay, okay. Oh, freaking! I'm on Pinterest. Bully for you, Pinterest. Just let me download. Nope. Let me download this end page. It's not working.
It's not frickin' working. For curse this abominable nation of a browser.
Gosh, cannot. One day I can make fancy squares. But that is not today. Okay, we're just gonna do this in here. Okay, I want to cut this. Okay, what effects should I have when it comes in? Okay, so first off, I'm going to need a scale and an opacity. Start here, 0, scale, make you a 15. And then what? Say 5 frames later, opacity is at 100%. Or say a 60 scale. How does this look?
Quill, of course.
Okay, never mind, we gotta up that further. Over.
The quill.
Okay, I want to up this to like 120. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna go with an ease in.
The quill, of course. The quill, of course.
You can't.
Quill, of course.
Okay, now I want to take an axe. Actually, hatchet. Okay, this website's trash. I got the same website. Let's take this one. Okay.
Slide that over a little bit. The axe. Come on. We're going to follow me. You're going to scale you down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to... I want it to be rotating around. Okay, so for now, let's have it rotate here. Okay, frick. This is have to gonna go. This is have move you over. No, that won't work. No, that won't work. Okay, cool. So I want you to fade in. That way they don't really notice it appearing there. Ah, they will. People will notice. That's fine. Okay, and then I need the rotation here. And then I want it to ease out. So how does that gonna look? Okay, and then I'm going to next frame, cut it. This one, delete all rotational stuff, information, and opacity. Okay, from here, I need to adjust its point of origin to right around here. Two.
Of course.
New. Okay, so I need to add a bit. Oh, nope. This one.
Of course.
Dang it. Need to. That should be good.
Of course. You can't. Of course. You can't kill with.
Good enough. Okay, now when that connects, big. Do I have a shatter video effect? Video transition. Okay. Shatter video effect. Let's find out how do I make this thing. Why am I on Bing? Shatter video effect. Premiere Pro. It's having you make one. Oh, hello. Now. Okay, well. Slash ban. It's gonna be Uptight Cove. Sorry, Uptight Cove, but you're spam. Can't have that. Thank you, McKnight, for the hydration. I got so excited there for a second. Okay, well. I should have it somewhere. Okay, so videos. No, it's gonna be downloads, wasn't it? If I type in glass and downloads, what do I find? Ah, that's that one. Okay. Shatter. Nope. Okay. Would I have kept that? I have no idea where I would have had that. I've got a green screen GIF that I can use. File open recent. Wait, happens. Can you guys see these? Wait. You cannot see what happens when I click file and stuff. Okay, cool. Open recent. Nope. Wait, actually, I think I do. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So finished. Where is Wii Sports? Aha! Open in source monitor. Ah, Ribbon Explorer. Oh, I did put it. Nice. Okay, cool. So I can now close. No. Okay. Sweet. Okay, I found it in here. Breaking glass green screen. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, because that's this, right? Yes. Okay. We're going to nest this. Inside this nested sequence, I'm gonna take the green screen effect. Unlink. Come on, where's the? There it is. Cool. Okay, now I need to ultra key. Okay, come to effects for this one, and then I set the color to this green. Then look at that. Just need set it like that. I think I'm gonna set it on top of it. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, how did I do this before? I've done this before. Okay. Pull up this one. Okay, so the breaking glass went on top of it. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Definitely. Yeah, let me just make that sure that's muted. There we go. How did I do this? There's a feather here. What's the feather? Okay, that's to make sure that it's only in that area. What's this? Mask. Okay. So I think what I need to do here. Oh, hello. Jeez. So cool. So I would need to make a mask that will follow roughly that feather. Okay, so make the mask. Delete that mask. Can I scale it at all? Make sure this completely covers it. Shutter. Shutter. Stretch that out a bit. Okay. Oh, I need to adjust these. Okay. Now let's check the mask. Make sure this ink and feather or ink and quill are completely bordered. Now if I hit play, shadows, the whole thing goes away. Ha ha! Got it!
Well, of course.
Oh, that's already roughly on the right spot.
Can't kill with a...
Quill, of course.
Shatter. I mean, I'm happy. That's a very convenient timing. It's already really close to when that has to happen. I think if I could, I'd shift it over just a couple frames.
Quill, of course.
You can't kill with a... Kill with a quill.
Let's drop the opacity on that so it
Kill
slowly
with a
fades away.
quill.
And as soon as the opacity starts to drop, which is here, the axe, we're gonna have it just fall down. Oops. I need to scooch frame over. That will, what that does is make it so that it will stay in place that entire time. And then I can take these frames and decide where I want to put them.
Kill with a...
So it's gonna fall down here. That one needs to be a ease out, ease in, and this. Okay, if I which way is this turning?
Kill with a... Kill with a... Can't kill with a quill.
Okay, and then also, now think about it, I want to move it a bit to the left.
You can't kill with a quill. Can't kill with a quill.
Okay, oh jeez. Aren't you supposed to be ease? Ah,
Can't kill with a quill.
okay.
Can't kill with a quill.
Not with that
Perfect.
attitude, you can't.
So What other edits do I want to add? I've got 30 minutes before I submit this.
I guess if you stab them hard enough, you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake.
With a quill,
I'll probably just
father,
stick with it here.
I can command armies.
Perhaps.
I don't
But they
need
kill
to. I'm
with
not going to
axes.
try and win this.
And so, what is stronger?
I just
One
want
who
something
commands the
submitted.
axes or the axes themselves?
Whatever. You can't convince.
Or the axes themselves?
I absolutely need to take this. Put that into project. Where's the screenshot I just took? This thing? Yes. Controls, scale, 400.
Axes or the axes themselves? Themselves.
Whatever. You can't
Nice.
convince me that the quill is.
Or the axes themselves?
Whatever.
Bring the video in a little bit. Make sure.
Axes themselves.
Whatever. You can't
Perfect!
convince me
That was
the
great.
quill is stronger than an axe.
Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe?
No.
I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you. Father.
I need another one. For the project. Actually, I'll probably just leave it on this image. Father. Okay, essential graphics here will let me choose. Okay, make sure we're on impact. Alright, so I want a drop. I do want a stroke. And I would like a drop shadow. Make sure it's black.
Father.
I have a move in. Right here.
Father. Father.
Gotta zoom this. Nope, that's zooming in. I need to zoom this out. Right here. Scale. Zoom fit. Now what is this?
Father.
That much closer. He's out.
Father.
He's in.
Father.
Wait.
Father.
Give it a beat. Here. Right around here is when the. Okay, so here. Wait, before we do anything else, I need to make sure that the essential graphics for this thing are what I want them to be. So, Yeah. This one is distance. Okay, don't mess with that. This one is how big of a shadow it is, and this one is how cloudy of a shadow it is. Actually, I don't think I want any shadow. No, don't give me shadow. Give me stroke. Okay, and now here, I'm going to go ahead and add a mask. Pardon me? Ah, that's why. I was on the wrong. Fa. Zoom fit.
Father.
Can do just that mask. Oh, get rid of the feather. Feather is the how much of a transition it has. So if I can, let me just jack the feather up real quick. You see how basically if I click on this, see that big circle around? That basically means it's an even opacity. So here on the outside here, it's the image is set to 0 opacity, cannot be seen. On the inside, it's set to 100. So there's a smooth transition across that line. The bigger the feather, the farther it is that transition exists. Right now, I don't want any transition.
Father. Father.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man,
This has been
you
a very
must
strange
learn to wield
stream.
an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father.
Right here. I want to add another.
With an axe.
Snap that screenshot.
An axe.
Bart, does that mean you're not subscribed? Because if you were, you wouldn't be experiencing ads.
An axe. Axe.
Okay. What is this? I wasn't past tense. Okay.
Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
It's axe. Get it right. And now I need to find out a fantastic, what should he call him? I'm not swearing. It's against my religion. Okay, actually it is against my religion, but that's not what I meant. Fool. Perfect. Fool will work just fine. Having religion sounds like a skill issue.
Axe. Viking wants to fight with an axe.
Okay, I need to give that a greater dramatic pause. Ah. Wrong button. You have an 18.5-hour work weekend and then school? Ouch! I know that's
To
like...
fight with an axe.
Actually, let's have... I want these to line up. Oops. I want the fool.
You, father, I do not.
Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an
That's exactly why he's working, because he's poor.
axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, father, with a quill, of course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I guess if you stab them hard enough you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable. Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, father, with a quill, of course.
You can't kill. You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I guess.
I need to open this in Adobe Audition real quick. Anything is open if you plan to force... I agree.
I assure you, father, I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies? I guess. I mean,
Where is it? Where is it?
I guess.
There's more! I hear more mouth clicks. So what spawned the desire to voice act? Probably D&D, honestly. What about a stuffed... Anything's open by enough for a stuffed animal. Yes! I have killed with the stuffed animal. Never mind.
I guess if. I guess. I guess if you stop.
No, I can't get rid of that. I can't get rid of that click, sadly.
If you stab them hard enough, you could. But then the quill.
You can't.
You commit murder but not cuss. Slippy doesn't seem right. Well, you see? One of them, I'm sending people to see God early. The other one isn't right.
I guess if you stab them hard enough, you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer, for Thor's sake.
With a quill, father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? One
No,
who
no, no,
commands
no,
the
no.
Axes,
No. Not crusading. Paladin work. There's a difference.
or the axes themselves?
What the just happened?
The axes themselves.
Why did the audio just spike like that? What the heck?
Axes themselves.
I'm glad I
Whatever.
re-listened
You
to
can't
this.
convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
Have you ever heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe?
No.
I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you. Father.
Okay, we're just gonna take all 3 of these. Nest. And then we can go like that. Perfect. You heathen ways don't see the difference. Exactly, they're heathen.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
I have 20 minutes
Why,
to turn this in.
father? With a quill, of course. Quill, of course.
You can't kill with a
I
quill.
struggle so much
Not
for
with
that.
that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I
Speed,
guess
speed,
if you
speed.
stab them hard
Hey,
enough.
I don't do speed. I don't do speed. Sorry, I don't do it. It's against my personal beliefs.
If you could. But then the quill would break.
McKnight, good luck on Brawlhalla.
It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even the hammer for Thor's sake.
With a quill, father, I can command armies.
Thought marijuana was slow. Wouldn't cocaine be speed? Because that makes no crack. Crack would be speed because that's what makes you fast.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves?
Where's Fool? I'm just gonna borrow Fool again. True.
The axes themselves.
Whatever. You can't convince me that the quill is stronger
You
than
gonna go
an
check your
axe.
mail now? Your snail mail,
Have
you old
ever
man?
heard the term, the quill is mightier than the axe?
You learned in health class that your antidepressants work similarly to cocaine other than the explode your heart stuff. Wait, oh! Yeah, because antidepressants are gonna jack you up, and that's what cocaine and crack and those do. Except one's healthy, and one is drugs. Well, one is illegal.
No.
I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you. Father.
Son.
Okay, I want to scale that up a bit. Yeah.
Runes would tell you. Father.
I cut off the ER there. I cut off ER, emergency services. Wait. What does ER stand for? Emergency help? No, wait. Emergency rescue. Is it emergency rescue?
Father.
Perfect. Alright, let's export it. Oh, emergency room, duh. Okay, so you guys saw that. Do you have any final, like, you guys want to think it'd be funny if I did this? I have about 10, 15 minutes before I have to turn it in. So while it's exporting so we can get a good final view on it. And here is that, so you guys can watch it encode. Any ideas, any suggestions to throw in right at the end? Nothing from Bard. A drink! I shall grab a drink. And I shall grab another drink. Hey, you got first stock. Hey, you got a stock off a diamond. Nice. And first stock. Yeah, duh. My brain, for some reason, processed that. Yeah, double yourself. I appreciate that, Bard, you know? For some reason, I thought, yeah, first place while you're fighting a diamond. Like, wait. I mean, that's impressive, but you wouldn't have such a tame response if that was the case. You got a stock off. Oh, first stock isn't. Okay, got it. That was my brain process for that. Not the most intelligent moment I've had. You'll be back here in a minute. Alright, see you in a minute. I just sat here and drank like 4 sips of water because I just was thirsty. This is my second drink tonight. It's good stuff, water. Just a few seconds remaining. Oh, I forgot that. Flip this to YouTube. Hey, it's done. Wait, you won? You beat the diamond? Nice. Well done, my young pupil.
Son.
1 second. Might have boosted or something. Or they're just not on their main legend. That's very possible that they're just not on a legend that they're familiar with. They might be playing random or something, and you just happen to get lucky. They could also be having some pretty bad lag. That's why I don't ever play with my diamond border, which I no longer have because season reset. But when I had the diamond border, I didn't ever use it because I just couldn't match that skill level. So it's possible they're lagging pretty bad. It's possible that, you know, there's many reasons why they might not be playing at their best. Not to take anything away from you, but your accomplishment here. It's possible they got boosted, or if they're diamond in 2s. But you don't think they were diamond because you 2-stuck them? I mean, I've absolutely destroyed Mochi on occasion. Now, that was before he went pro, but there have been games where I have 3-stocked Mochi. So.
Son, you're about to turn. Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, you must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
Then how would you kill your enemies?
Why, father, with a quill, of course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer for Thor's sake.
With a quill, father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves?
Whatever. You can't convince me that the quill is stronger than an axe.
Have you ever heard the term, the quill
hasn't
is
zoomed in all.
mightier
What the
than
heck?
axe?
No.
I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you. Father. Oh my gosh, I actually played the test one instead of the final. Oh my gosh.
Son, you're about to turn 20. And it's about bloody time you finally became a man.
Fine, father.
And to become a man, You must learn to wield an axe.
But what if I don't want to use an axe?
Preposterous! Every Viking wants to fight with an axe.
I assure you, father, I do not want to fight with an axe.
But
Why
how
does that
would you
make me
kill your
laugh so
enemies?
hard?
Why, father? With a quill, of course.
You can't kill with a quill.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I guess if you stabbed them hard enough you could. But then the quill would break. It's much more reliable to stick with an axe. Or even a hammer for Thor's sake.
With a quill, father, I can command armies.
Perhaps. But they kill with axes.
And so, what is stronger? The one who commands the axes, or the axes themselves?
Whatever.
Why
can't
does it
convince
make me
that the
laugh
quill
to
is
see that
stronger than
zoomed
an
in
axe.
image?
Have you ever heard
Gosh,
the term,
why?
the quill is mightier than the axe?
No.
I thought not. It's not the story the runes would tell you. Father.
Alright. We did it, boys. And girls of those that were here. Okay, let's start uploading it to YouTube. Because I have 10 minutes to submit it. Ah, fetch. Shovel Knight best crossover. Fetch. I'm probably... Do I have to stop streaming so I can actually get this up in time? I might. I hope I don't have to, but I might. It's only a 3-minute video. Let's see which let's see. I'm not gonna make it public until I can get a fun thumbnail for it. It says I only need 2 minutes left to upload it, so I'll keep streaming. "54 seconds left." And once I finish this, I kind of want to keep streaming. So what should I stream? I won't be doing any more voice acting. But I could do a game or something. Do some chess. No, actually might not be a bad idea. So. Customs? No, I can't. I would lag too hard. I literally... So it happened just a couple days ago. I was on my gaming computer with streaming and stuff that he's streaming stuff on, and I played experimental ones, played some friendlies. I mean, I had some lag, but it wasn't awful. I hop into ranked, and literally the entire game I'm jumping between 2 bars and 4 bars. I got lucky that I got 2 stocks off the guy, and he was a 1600 barely, like 1590 something or 1600 something. It was awful. So, probably not. And that was without streaming or anything. My Chrome was closed. Discord was killed so I could get as fast internet as I could. Yeah. That's the other thing, is that I stream. Like, why would that be an issue? And I've realized it's not the amount of internet I have, because I've got pretty good upload and download speeds. It's my ping. And for some reason my computer's ping is just barely not good enough to play Brawlhalla at a playable level. Here, I'll hop on for a bit once this video finishes processing and I can submit it.
Son!
Yeah, alright, it's done.
Let's go ahead and share this. So yeah, I'll hop on and you guys can see. You don't know much about computers, and I'm sure you've tried everything already. I mean, not quite everything, but everything without expending a whole lot of money. Okay, so let's go ahead and just save this. I'm gonna close it out. No, don't change that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. So we're gonna switch over to